You've probably heard that the only way to build credit from scratch is with a credit card, right? I thought so too. But what if I told you this car key is what took me from being a financial ghost with a zero credit score to someone who could finally get approved? It sounds totally backward, I know. But this is the story of how a simple auto loan for my first car became the most powerful credit building tool I ever had. Stick around because I'm going to show you how it works. For years, I was completely credit invisible. No credit cards, no loans, nothing. As far as lenders were concerned, I didn't exist. Every piece of advice I got was just get a credit card. But I was nervous about racking up debt on little purchases just to build a score. Then reality hit. I needed a car for my job. I had a steady income and a decent down payment saved up, but with no credit score, it felt impossible. It turns out that impossible situation was the perfect opportunity. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how I turned a necessary purchase into my ultimate credit building machine. The first big hurdle was just getting a loan. Most big banks see no credit and bad credit as pretty much the same thing, and I was politely shown the door more than once. It was discouraging, to say the least, but then I found the key. First-time buyer programs. A lot of credit unions and even some car manufacturers' own finance companies have programs designed for people with little to no credit. So my first big tip is this. Don't just walk into any bank. Research first-time car buyer programs in your area. These lenders are used to working with people in our exact situation. Now, here's the reality check. Your interest rate will be high. For borrowers with no credit history, rates can often be in the 15% to 21% range, which is steep. But I saw it as the price of admission to the world of credit. I found a local credit union willing to take a chance on me, and that yes was all I needed to get started. Okay, so you've found a few lenders. Now comes the scary part, right? Applying for loans, knowing that every application can knock down your score. You've heard of hard inquiries, and that's a real thing. But here's the secret the pros use. Credit scoring models are smart. They know you're going to shop around for the best deal on a big purchase like a car. Because of this, all auto loan inquiries you make in a short time frame are bundled together and treated as a single inquiry. How short? It varies by the scoring model. It could be a 14-day window for Vantage Score or a more generous 45-day window for newer FICO models. This was a game changer. I applied to 3 different lenders in 1 week, which let me compare real offers without wrecking my future score before it even existed. So, my second tip, do all of your loan shopping within a 2-week window to be safe. It lets you find the best deal without penalty. So, I got the loan, I got the car. The hard part was over, or so I thought. Nope. The most important part was just beginning. The single biggest piece of your credit score, making up 35% of it, is your payment history. This is where the real work is done. A car loan is an installment loan, meaning it's a fixed payment every single month. Unlike a credit card where your balance can fluctuate, this was beautifully simple. I knew exactly how much was due and when. My third and most critical tip, set up automatic payments immediately. Don't even give yourself the chance to forget. That very first on-time payment officially started my credit history. The second one proved it wasn't a fluke. After about 6 months of steady on-time payments, I finally had a credit score. It wasn't incredible, but it was there. I was no longer a ghost. The final piece of the puzzle is something called your credit mix, which accounts for about 10% of your score. Lenders want to see that you can handle different kinds of debt responsibly, specifically revolving credit, like credit cards, and installment loans, like my new auto loan. Before the car, my mix was 0. By getting the loan, I instantly added a new type of credit to my profile. So when I finally felt ready for a credit card about a year later, getting approved was so much easier. I wasn't a total mystery anymore. I had a full year of perfect payments on a major loan. That car loan was the foundation for everything. It proved I was reliable before I ever had to swipe a credit card. What was your first car? Or what's the car you're dreaming of getting? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.